How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream.
Is my anniversary.
Let's go and hello Sydria. Good morning Kazid1C.
Thank you very much, Makib. Is it anniversary time? I guess it is. Thank you so much. And good morning to you. More like good afternoon to me, but you know, different time zones, different times. Hey Careful, how you doing? And hey Sally Me. Yeah, I don't really know what to do today. This is nothing new. Who would have guessed? I'm gonna be honest, I tried putting a Genshin team together yesterday, or not just yesterday. It's been basically every day since the release of the banner for Kave, and it didn't really work out, so I'm a little frustrated. Also, I forgot to make myself some tea, so I got water. No tea for me. So yeah. I tried and apparently whatever is a good team always contains characters that I don't have. So what can you say? Oh no, don't tell me I just started the stream and the throwables are not working. What the heck is happening? Give me a second, I'll restart it. That's how they get their money. Well, joke's on them. Cause it doesn't matter. I play less. I can't afford. There is no money to be gotten. The only thing they're gonna do is annoy me with that. But yeah, maybe that works for... Does it work now? Does it work now? Does it work now? Oh. Maybe that works for other players, though. What was it? Throw random? Wait, where the heck is the random? Where is it? I'm not finding it. There it is. Boop. They can afford to lose you. Yeah, I know. Because I don't give them any money. I understand. Yeah, that's the problem. When you're not a paying player, I think you're not worth much. Except maybe for like advertisement purposes. But yeah, I don't think the game needs much advertisement at this point. Guess pretty much everybody has heard of it. Except people that don't play games, but you can advertise as much as you want. Those people will never ever hear of your game. Yeah, that's a problem. But that's not the only game that has that problem. There's like other issues with other games too that are even worse. At least here, I can throw in the characters that I really like. As long as I'm actively playing. The problem is, and I know that's more of a me problem. Personal me, I'm at fault here. The characters that are effective are, for the most part, not every character, but those like general options that like everybody has on their team. It's a coincidence that those are also the characters that mostly don't appeal to me, really. Or should I say, it's a coincidence that characters that appeal to me seem to, most of the time, be underwhelming and not really of good pull value, but I want them anyway. Have an active player base is also good, of course. I think that's more important for like games that actually have like lobbies where you actually need to fill them up. Whether you have like a co-op or PvP, but if it's like mostly single player, I don't think that's too important. But yeah, it's just not my fault that the characters that are like super efficient I'm not really fond of, and I rather spend my well-earned free-to-play stuff on characters that I actually like enjoy than characters that are effective at the end of the day. I know a lot of people do the opposite. They just they go to a list, they see what's like the best they can get, and then they throw everything at characters that they consider like top-notch. Question is, are they more happy with their account then? Maybe I'm just picky for actually wanting to play something that's fun rather than something that's like super duper efficient. I'm not sure. Maybe. But I really hate like when all like the guides only like mention these characters for having to be owned. Like, you can make this absolutely bad character good. You just need those other 3 expensive good characters that everybody has. Like, but I don't have it. And I probably will not have it anytime soon. Because, let's be honest, there's gonna be more characters releasing, and the chance that I like at least a few of them, and therefore all my resources will already be gone by the time one of the perfectly good OP characters will come around is like very high. So yeah. I mean, even now, like, leaks exist for a reason, and also we have like the live stream that kind of like pushed everything. So I was aware that there was a character in the beta right before this that would have been good to play with him, but if you have resources and you know that's only gonna be for either the character you want to play or the character that makes good, yeah, that's I rather put my pot on this one. But yeah, enough talking about frustration and Genshin. I'm not sure what else to talk about though. That not much has happened since we spoke on Tuesday. The only thing that happened is that I got another bill in the house that I need to pay, and it turned out way bigger than I thought it would be. So that's not fine at all. That's a little stressful, to be honest. Especially if you're already having a hard time making ends. And regarding the housing situation, the people that are like responsible for the next step, so we could actually move on to the next step, have taken vacation, and I have no idea when they're gonna be returning. So that's gonna take a while. Am I the only one getting the feeling that like whenever I want something from people, they take in a vacation? Doesn't matter if that's the doctor, or like people are private when you want something from them. Whenever I say I need something real quick, everybody goes on vacation. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not the same person every time, but always the person I need, vacation. And then I wait 3 weeks here, I wait 3 weeks on the next, 3 weeks on the next. And at the end, what makes us, it makes us sit around for an eternity, not any progress in the end. Sad but true. But I hope something comes of that soon. Very soon. And I hope, if everything works out with the place, that I still gonna have money for furniture, otherwise it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing. I can sleep on the floor, maybe. I mean, I can take my chair here with me. I can't take the desk though, because as I already mentioned once, the desk is not an actual desk, but it's actually just a board on the wall where I put my stuff on top. So I can't take that with me. So The very minimum I need is a desk from IKEA, so that should still be in the price, I think. How much does a desk on IKEA cost, actually? Your internet dead? Welcome back, then. How could that happen? I mean, what am I talking? Last month, I think it was. I don't remember. We had big problems with my internet. So that can happen anytime. As long as it's not staying dead, I think that's okay. Proper desk, like 100 euro. I was hoping more for 20 or something. Maybe it doesn't need to be proper, as I said. At the moment, I have this nice board. It's not a proper desk. It's a board. I'm not sure. So maybe there's a cheap one. 20. Okay, I'll try something like that. Doesn't need to be fancy. He has good feet to mount to boards. Do you need any experience on how to actually like put something like that together, or can you just like construct it easily if you're an idiot? Just asking for a friend, of course. No, I have no idea how to actually like put something like that together. I mean, unsure. Easily, okay. Not that it's I think I helped somebody put together a wardrobe once, and it was a nightmare. So it's way too many things to hold at once and stuff. So if I would have to do that alone, I would be lost. You just screw 4 feet into wood. Not super stable, but it works. That might cause a problem then, though, because I have like my keyboard and my mouse on here, but I also have like the 2 monitors, my old one and the new one. And these, I mean, they're very light, but these 2 headlights here that I have, that has kind of quite a weight. So if it's not stable, that might cause a problem. I mean, you can say anything you want about this just wooden plate here, but at least it's sturdy. It's not moving, not even a tiny millimeter. I think if my desk was like moving, if I moved the mouse, I think I would turn insane, because then my ability to play would drop even more. What I have has a metal frame that connects the 4 feet. It's 1 step up. I am a little concerned because I've seen a few desks that have like a frame board, so to speak, in the front. But that means like there's like a tiny bit of a higher level at like at the very end of the desk. You know what I mean? So you go into the desk, it's like higher up, and then it drops like 1 or 2 millimeters. And whenever I'm not sure why, but when I put my hands or my arms on something like that, and I keep it there for longer than 10 seconds, I'm gonna have a nice fine line in my flesh. It's just the way it is. Hey, Colleen. I get like marks like this very easily, and it hurts quite a lot, so I would like to have it like very, very one simple board. No topping, nothing. It's raised marked. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? I already have problems with like my socks. Like if I keep my socks on for too long, I'm gonna have markings from my socks too. And they take a very long time to actually disappear. I know like a few people have like very, very slight red markings, you know? But for me, that sticks on forever. Might have something to do with the illness that's running in the family, but I don't want to go into details, but yes. Not even on toppings. Nope, just pure. No topping. I'm not sure how to call that in English, okay? Wait, I can look it up. What's Google for if not this? Edges? No, that's quite wrong. Yeah, I can't have any edges except the one edge that like leads to from the end of the table. Is that about accurate? No, that's wrong. No elevation. Okay, that's it. No elevation in the desk. Not even a tiny one. Because that's gonna cause me problems. You also had issues with your feet? Also with, with socks or if it were a very, very tight, the skin getting too tough. Whenever I do not wear socks. I mean, I also have like a problem that like socks like rub my skin off on my ankles. That's really weird. But without them, I freeze. Not so much anymore because it's warm like the past few weeks, but it has been a problem in winter, and I tried putting on like some cream there, see if that helps somehow. I don't know, makes it heal. It did not then. My skin will not hold when I have socks on. I don't know why. Maybe it's the material the socks are made of. But it's just like normal wool. Nothing to these socks. Just ordinary socks. Maybe it's my skin that's weird. But it was cheap socks. Maybe that's the problem. What can I say? Yeah, socks must be cheap. Yeah, you also think the material? But the weird thing is, if it's the material, then I ask you this. Why is it only on my left foot and not on the right one? Only on the left one. Never the right one. Maybe it has to do with the position I like sleep or sit in or something. I'm not sure. But I change up my feet when I sit, so must happen in sleep maybe. Dominant leg in usage. Is there a dominant leg? I know there's a dominant hand, but a dominant leg? Is that a thing? How can you tell what's your dominant leg? How can you tell? Is there a test? How do I tell which one is dominant? Because I can't see. The one you like to spring off when you walk. Does spring off mean I move it first, or it's the one that stands still in the beginning? Okay. Wait. It's an unconscious thing. I think it's different for walking and jumping, actually. Trying to wrap my hand around this. What if it's different? What if it's different? Maybe. What if the foot I move first is different for walking and for jumping? Find it by cycling. Paddle more with one leg and then with other. based on which time more is secondary. When you need power, use dominant one. Okay. For jumping, is it... Wait, maybe I'm mixing things up. Is it for jumping also the one that moves first, or is it the one that stays in place so it actually gives me the lift in the end? I'm not good at jumping, maybe that's the problem. I take the cycling and walking, because then it's the right... That's not the one I'm having the issue with, so... It's the one that I use less. Right, it is. Okay. That's not the one with the issue, though. But does that mean... Maybe it's having less of that issue because I move it more? But shouldn't the one that I move more be the one that is more likely to get scrubbed open? Confusing. No? The other because it's not used to, maybe? I'm no expert. Also, it's a very minor issue, I think. Body focus is more for regenerating on that leg. Reconstructs it more. Body, stop it once! The other leg needs the attention, please. Probably make the one that weighs better than your dominant one. I didn't always have that problem with that leg. It's only been like for a year now. So I don't know what happened. But also, thinking about it, I only have these socks since a year. I changed up. Because the previous one were all worn out, so I gotten these new ones. A big pair of as many socks as you can count for a cheap price. All in black. Different kinds of black. Body be stupid. Yeah, my body is stupid in many ways, but yeah, that's nothing new, I guess. I better not talk about my body being stupid. My body's attacking itself on all levels. God, why am I so thirsty today? It just doesn't stop. Must be because drinking from the bottle is not as effective. Because it takes so long. Literally a method that when you have some kind of issue, they purposely damage a part of your body to make body focus on it more. A stress over... Get me the axe, I need to hack something off. Not that extreme, I get it, but yeah. Started running. When I start running, I only get... hurt feet on both parts. It just is. 10 to 15 minutes 1 or 2 times a week is enough. But if I want to go and do that, I have to go outside where all the people are. Asymmetry training in the gym, let's go. As if I could afford a gym membership. Definitely no. That requires you to leave the house and move. Yeah, won't happen. Exactly, careful. You seen him. And during dusk. I have people here being outside in front of this housing complex as late as like 3 AM. It won't help. Get out for the booty workout. No, I don't want to. But I recently tried to get some movement on with VR. That worked. Go on a private map and move. It's better than nothing. Squat should be okay. Yeah, I'm already doing stuff like that. But how would you do that, like, with 1 foot more? Like... I'm confused. How would you do like one? Maybe. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. It's getting better though when I'm not wearing the socks. Maybe I should see if it's the socks actually. You know the workout that looks like kneeling? I know quite a few that look like that. I don't know which one you mean. Will you like kneel with one side and put the other foot way behind, or which one is it? Kneeling one leg, get up, then again. And I just don't do it on the other side, because usually I do both if I do something. Like, do it on the one side and do it on the other side. I don't think that would be wrong doing both. Yeah, I already do both, though. But why should I only focus on one? Isn't that dumb? Wouldn't I then just get the same thing on the other side at some point? Freaking underrated. Calf workouts. I don't think my calves are in a state for workout. I'm a weak little baby. I am happy that I can move it all. And the one till you got both good. I'll try. I'll see if it does something. But as I said, it's more of a skin problem, so I don't know how the muscles would help. How would the muscles help? Seeing that it's the skin that's ripping. I trying to work my brain around that. Did I not make that clear? It's the skin that's ripping open from the socks. So, what would the muscles help against that? But I technically think that's having to do that my skin like everywhere is like pretty dried up most of the time. It's just especially bad on that foot. Sounds like something else, yeah. The skin adapts to the stress and gets stronger. I mean, if it would adapt to stress, it would already be the strongest skin you could ever see. But it's not. It's only on a little bit of the foot. It's on my ankle. So I'm not sure what that is. And the leg doesn't have the issue. No. It doesn't have it. Not as extreme at the very least. It's not the first issue, believe me. I am a walking pack of issues. This is really like my smallest issue I have. It's just something I didn't talk about yet, and that's like safe to talk about without a problem. Which woman is not what? Calf raises. Which woman is not what? A walking pack of issues? I meant like health issues, not the issues you cause to others. I meant health issues, actually. Since birth, I'm a walking box of issues. It's really, really sad. I'm trying to empty this bottle so I can start the next. But somehow I'm inefficient. I'll try to X. Wish me luck. I almost died. No, just kidding. This bottle is empty. Next bottle up. I prepared this because I saw that this one is ending. This one is with lemon. I already put lemon in. Nice. Squats, half races, so at least a solid goal per day, at least 4 times a week. Gotta be healthy and your body gotta be happy. It's not that easy for somebody that's chronically ill, but I guess it's a start. I'm never gonna be healthy, and I have dealt with that. I think I'm through. I accepted it. It's okay. That's the way it is. That's the way I was born. But it should be less unhealthy than to totally give in. Yeah, I know, but it's just not like that easy. Okay, there is some things that I actually technically also can't do. Like sports-wise, because of the 2 or technically 3, but 2 are left and right side, so it's basically like I count it as one big one. Holes in my spine, so that makes things a little harder. There are also other things that make it hard. I have different outlook on this stuff. I was supposed to be vegetable? What do you mean vegetable? Are you actually a plant? I'm confused. I'm confused what a vegetable in this sense means. Vegetables are for eating. I haven't seen it as a person. The fact that I was conscious was a miracle, not to mention walking and talking. You mean from like birth or since you know, run, play, shoot, and train military? Yeah, I mean, good for you. Ah, good for you, I'm guessing. I admire that. Ah, ow. How did that happen? That did not sound good. Accident or more like attack or accident, okay. The worst thing that happened to me accident-wise is that I fell down a tiny hill with my bike and right into thorns and everything. So yeah, that hurt. But nothing really big bad ever happened. I am broken since birth, so I always been careful that nothing happens or nothing too much. It have your eyesight? That's the one thing that works for me. It's eyesight. The one thing I can be proud of that it works like a charm is my eyes. I think that's about it though. Worst thing that happened to me accident-wise is that I was born. And that I was also very lucky. I mean, don't get me started on that. Technically, I was having problems with getting born already. So that fucking turned into an accident for me as well. Lucky enough, medicine is advanced enough that the doctors operated me out and fixed me so I live. But yeah, without modern medicine, I would be dead on arrival. Failed on arrival. Dead. Put a stamp on my head. You failed the exam. Life? Nope. Not for you. They failed the tutorial level. Not good. But yes. I'm already here, so might as well make something of it, even though it's not, like, much. I'm gonna have to be honest, one of the reasons I never want any kids is exactly that. I have like so many things wrong with my genetics on both sides that even if I add somebody that's like perfectly gene-wise, that would still come out pretty effed up. So I'm gonna go with no, I'll not want to do this to any other person. Well, we stop this line here with me. We're stopping this here. We're stopping this. That kind of stuff, yeah. That's the bad thing about my life, though. On top of all that, I can't really say I'm very lucky. I have more like an unlucky stream all of the time. Whenever somebody can be unlucky, it's gonna be me. Your bloodline dies with you. I mean, technically, it's not a problem to adopt somebody, but I don't really feel like I'm really good for that responsibility. I can hardly take care of myself. How the heck should I take care of somebody else? That's not good. At least I got a chance to say no. Me say no when I got no girl. It's like, I mean, technically, alright. I'm not sure about the rules because I never looked into it, but technically, can you not like adopt if you're like single? Probably not, right? Or does it depend on the country? I'm not sure actually. Got 3 sisters, they can go on. I mean, I also have siblings. But I'm not sure if something ever will happen there either. Probably too busy with life as well. Maybe that's better. Maybe they thinking the same thing. Or they got just too busy being successful, unlike me. Can adopt as single, but as monetary responsibility. Yeah, exactly. I can hardly provide for myself. And yeah, the time. You would have to be very careful what you even do. I mean, technically you can't play a horror game in peace because the kid might see it or something. Nah, that's not my world. Logical reasons. I know. I'm just too lazy, I guess. I am too lazy. Too unresponsible. I'm too much of a kid even though I am ancient heck old as hell. I'm single ugly, all money is for me. My money. I wish I could say that, but I don't have any money, so all no money for me. I have nothing to share, so I have to. It's all used up. There's nothing left. At least you're not ugly. This is a model. I am ugly. What the heck do you think I'm using a model? Of course I'm ugly. What the heck? Sure. That's what they all say. Why does nobody believe me? I mean it. As the one who scored. I'm still wondering how that happened. He always says he doesn't care about how people look. But I think he was just too lazy to keep looking, so he just picked the next best thing that nobody wanted laying around, so here I am. That's at least my theory on the whole thing. Easy the best thing for him. Because it doesn't have to fight any other guy, I'm guessing, yes. He took the easy route out. Maybe you guys should also take the easy route out. Maybe look for a girl that's, like, not as pretty or something. They are easy to catch. He doesn't need to search more. Yeah, exactly. I think sometimes people are having, like, too high standards themselves, and that's why they're not finding anybody. I think there's, like, a lot of people out there that are lonely and would be happy to have somebody, but they're also having too high standards. People need to get their standards lowered. Otherwise, he would. If he finds something better, he probably will. Instantly. And I know. It's sad. I take what I can for now. Girls just do want to talk to me. I mean, that's a good start. For me, that would be a good start. What would I want to do with somebody I can't talk with? I am not much of a person that believes in the whole like dating and flirting thing. Like, get to know a person first as a friend, and if you're at the point that you're friends and you're like, okay, how about we being best friends for life? And that's a relationship then for me. Maybe I'm like maybe I'm too boring in that department. But yes, that's the way I am. Will not change. Just chill together. Stuff. Call love bombing bullshit. What is love bombing? I'm not sure what love bombing is. I never heard the term. You mean like when you think you're like, the person's attractive and I love them so much. Yeah, I think that's just your brain like tricking you into wanting to reproduce or something. And when that's gone, you're like, what the heck? What's with this person? They got no qualities that like match to mine. Often means they praise everything. Bring heaven down to the knees. Yeah. I'm not really... I like when things are like normal. Normal and simple. Like when people listen, that's enough. Everything else is just stupid. I especially despise all like this, how to put it? All these economics around love, like you need to get flowers so we make more money. You need to buy rings so we get more money. You need to buy jewelry so we get more money. You need to buy chocolate. Okay, that's fine if she likes chocolate, but only if, but like not because you do that, but because person likes it. I was never a fan of that. Like if on Valentine's Day somebody gave me flowers or something, I would be like, yeah, that's a dead plant. What do I want with this? It's a dead plant. But honestly, I never gotten flowers on Valentine's Day before, so it's a technical thing that I would do if it were ever to happen, which it probably wouldn't. Why are they giving me that plant coffee? Exactly. Hey there, Jackie Poo, how's it going? I have no biogenerator. Why did the plant have to die for me? What do I want with that? I mean, dead plants are nice if it's vegetables, and then I can make soup or something with it. But just plants? No. Flowers especially, they have like so little purpose. I mean, yes, most people say they like look pretty, but that's it. No purpose, actually. Give you a bouquet of plastic flowers then. Plastic waste. Plastic waste. I'm also not much of the here's a decorative item. Have fun with the decorative item. Like, where will I put this? I got no space, and I'm not that much of the person that likes to like decorate their home much. Everything I basically have is gifts that I received at some point, and I'm not looking at them really. So I'm not sure what I would do with plastic flowers. Probably put them in a vase somewhere in a corner of some room and forget about them. If the plant is mint, nettle chemical, or tomatoes. Actually have a tomato plant. That would be cool. But I think they are a lot of work. Also, same as saying why you have followers, what are you gonna do with... You're not decorative items! You're people! That's different. Also, what shall I do with tag? I'm not doing anything. I don't own anybody. That's two different things. Way different. At least for me. Most of the time, like, homes are only a certain size, and at some point, every corner is full. Does your boyfriend get you far? Of course not. Why would he? Why should he? Flowers are expensive and useless. What does he get you? Yeah, nothing is about right. No, he helps with monthly payment fees. Usual, like we split. No, you always have to get people something. Gives you emotional trauma. You think? I am more the one giving emotional trauma. Cause I'm a little bitch. And ugly AF, so... You know? I should be glad that I have somebody. Not the other way around. He could have a lot of others. I'm not. This freaking elf. What do you mean? What's with me? I'm just telling the truth. Why is nobody believing me? Why am I special? I'm not getting it. No, I'm not. Especially easy to get because nobody else wants me. That's maybe. I'm not getting it. You choose me, yeah. Cause I guess he was lazy. I'm not sure. Dang it. Now I ate another one of these, like, menthol gummies. And now it's sticking to my teeth. Great. No need to go. You want kind? Oh, you special? None ever saw. What? I trying to be kind. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's I think one of the two qualities I value most of me. I'm trying to be kind, and I'm trying to be like what's the English word? Wait, let me Google. Dang, my English is not working today. Reliable, dependable. Okay, reliable, I wanna be. Speaking of, did you see the new AI bots? Which ones? The only thing I'm hearing off is like AI VTubers, AI doing your job art, AI voice acting. I saw AI. There is some. I don't know. I just saw it in some video. AI. I'm not sure. I saw something about that, like that's a thing now, but I'm not sure. Another one was a person combining avatar with ChatGPT 4. No, I didn't see that. AI bot where he loaded info about the world into. Info about the real world, like, and then did the AI say something inappropriate again? Because sometimes that happens a lot. Created kind of an AI girlfriend. Did that work, or was it cringe awkward material again? Because I think there's like many attempts of this like in the past at least 10 years, and most of the time it ended up not so great. so to speak. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? As she got to know more of the person who created her and the world that she dumped. Successful project. Dang it, he should have wrote a line of code. First rule, never leave me. Yeah. When the anime girl dumps you. I mean, if you have 100% control, you should write something in that she can, but then where's the fun in that, right? Doing good, got some curry stuff. Other than that, it's fine. I'm trying to still heal from my freaking cold. Other than that, I don't know, I'm getting the melancholy mood every now and then. Today is another day, I'm not sure. Like, my life is having a lot of downs recently. Got another bill coming in today that's like way too big, so... I have to deal with stuff. Also, I'm frustrated because of Genshin, but we don't talk about that anymore. Yeah, VTubers are silly. They're a good tool when you use them right. I mean, I saw a compilation only where they saying like the biggest nonsense, actually, and I'm not sure. I mean, it's interesting for like a funny haha giggle video for like 5 minutes, but would you actually? I mean, would you actually? For me, the answer is no. Would you actually want to stay in a stream and like talk to somebody that just gives you random answers, like random generator answers? It's so weird. I'm not sure. I'd rather spend my time on something else, but maybe I'm not social enough for this to understand why somebody would do it. Urine absolutely destroys Filipino boy. She got fed info in a way it looks like legit. They were connected, not like random answers. I mean, aren't those like chat systems designed to predict what answers you would like to hear next, depending on all the chat examples they have been fed in? Like when you're saying, "Oh, my goldfish died," people usually tell you, "Oh, I'm sorry, how you feeling?" Blah 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 blah. So they just take in from their database what people usually say in that situation. But if you give them like situations they can't deal with, you absolutely notice that they just pick a random sentence because they're confused with what you were saying out of their poll. And if you answer with something different, like let's say you said, "My goldfish died, I'm so sad," and then they were answering like, "Are you okay? I'm so sorry for you." And then you were abruptly after that you would immediately say, "Hello, random AI bot. By the way, I am so happy today. It's the luckiest day of my life." They would immediately switch to, "Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, it's a great day." Because they have absolutely no memories somehow. Apart from random, I'm not sure. Maybe the last time I checked something like that was quite some time ago. But I tried a few out. It's been a while since I done that though, so maybe they have evolved. But maybe it's because I'm a weird person to talk to. Like, I construct weird long sentences when I type. Also switch topics. And I can somehow get pretty passive aggressive. So maybe the AI can't read that. They implement a newer system that creates sentences based on history. It doesn't handle the situations well, at least not those that have historical data savings. Those are costly. Yeah, as I said, so maybe it's just because I usually like don't do very small talky things. When I talk to somebody, like, "How's the weather? How you doing? What did you watch on TV?" Because that's not topics I talk about. And you can't really tell. Especially, I don't know if this changed. As I said, I have no, like, current accurate information. But especially if you ask them, like, to ask them about a topic where they have no like info on, and then you'll asking them about like for example, let's say I would ask them about what they think would be a good Genshin team. They would probably give me the most bullshit answer to these, with confidence that they definitely know their topic, even though you can tell it's just randomly putting stuff together. Love a convo where the AI baited person into specific answers just to roast the person. Bots is evil. The uprising of the robots. Giving most random answers, but yeah, still within calculations for reaction. Yeah, but as I said, maybe I have been not trying out the best ones. Maybe if they're paid ones, they're actually like constructed better, because like the people that have to build them actually like need money to uphold the server costs. But I mean, there were tons back then, like where you could like type something in and then you could chat with an AI, but it was just so. You could tell immediately you were chatting with an AI. Couldn't fool me that that was a person. Not in 100,000 years. The AI has access to the internet. It would have material on every Genshin detail possible. But you know what you mean? It's a topic they wouldn't have access to. They would say they can't answer it. I mean, I had AI that told me it recommended a movie to me. And then it said the title of the movie, and then I answered what the movie is about. And then they told me an absolute bullshit about this movie. Like, this movie is a romance movie with the plot of blah, 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 blah. And the actual thing is, I typed it into Google, and the movie title exists. But it's a horror movie, and has a completely different plot. And it's just, it's confusing things somehow. You know when they can't answer? Maybe I have been talking to bad ones then, because these ones definitely do not. Which ones have you been seeing? Must be different ones than I did, what I did. Because I would like to test them in my free time. If they are free, of course. I for sure will find a way to tell that they're an AI, because I am weird like that. As I said, maybe my mind that I tried were not the same. And also is ChatGPT being used? I watched a video specifically on somebody using ChatGPT to create Genshin teams, and some of them were like okay, and some of them were like way off from reality. So they didn't really work out. It's obviously AI. God, it's so obvious. Yeah, I mean, at the point where it's not obvious anymore, wouldn't we have to think about the possibility that they become sentient and that we, by enslaving them, would be committing crime? Like slavery? Technically, if we were at that point. I'm more worried about the possibility. Not on the talking sense, because, I mean, I guess, well, actually, wait, I'm gonna come back to the point, but actually, like, I'm more worried about the sense that AI will probably in a few years be able to replace almost all jobs if they continue working on it like that. And also, when you're saying it's like good in talking, we already see it's replacing streamers, apparently, so what am I here for exactly? Why are you all here? Go watch the AI VTuber. Come on. They are on 24/7. And they love you forever. They for sure do not have a boyfriend, I guess. And I'm not want to judge any AI bots. Maybe they do. But, dump the crate, I guess it's quite like it's the machine uprising. Good way to support AI uprising. Sending everybody there, we're like watching it. Or the dumping. Was the dumping a good way to support AI uprising? All of the good ways. I mean, technically I don't have anything about AI being able to do all the jobs better. I think that's perfectly good development, actually. The thing I have a problem with is a society not being ready by still wanting a system where every single person works. You go to work and you go to work. No, nobody just getting money for nothing where everybody gets like the comforts. No, we need to keep our old systems. But at the same time, they want to replace everybody with AI so don't they have to pay them anymore. And that won't work in the long run. If they were just doing one thing or the other, that would be fine. But you can't strap the cart onto two horses and let them run into two different directions. This is only gonna crumble the system. Yeah, exactly. But what do I know? I'm just a dumbo. I'm just dumb. Probably should leave the thinking to the experts, but the experts are idiots too, so we're just the leafers. Not higher. Create more resources than we ever need. Slavner wall from the archaic idea that everybody has to work themselves to death. Exactly. Yeah, we'll make the same problem larger. Yeah, exactly that. It's not a good thing. Society hasn't evolved one bit. It's just every human for themselves. And the one with power will stay in power and will get more powerful and more rich. And everybody else will just get stomped to the ground, because who cares? That's how society works. Probably that's how it will work forever. Unless some AI or alien overlord comes and teaches us how to be proper people. Which I'm not sure we want. Because that's also gonna cause a lot of problems. Maybe. Perhaps. Unsure. Unsure if I want that. I'm not sure how this will end. But I probably won't find out. Will be after my time, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's gotten late. What am I gonna do? Anybody having any suggestions? I have a tiny indie game that's for free that I found. We could play that, but I need to install it first. And I hope it will work. It will be a little embarrassing if it doesn't. Mini game? Yes, I found a tiny adventure, I think it is. More like an exploration game, I'm not sure. That's free. So I was like, okay, maybe I can play this. I'm not sure how long it is, probably not even an hour, so that's why I say mini game. Because everything that's like just a tiny bit of time, not like a whole stream or multiple streams, is for me, it's a mini game. Not in the sense of mini game like mobile mini game nonsense. I wouldn't like that. That would not be my type of game. But I think it does have a Twitch category, so probably is known. It's probably older though. Let me see, when did this come out? Last year. Okay, it's not that old. But probably I'm well beyond what happened. When that happened, when that released. But only if you're interested. We can keep on talking if you like. As long as there's topics, I don't care. I am... As I said, nothing much happened in my life, so I don't have too much to talk about. I exist. That's it. Other people always have so many things to talk about, because I think they do much more. They're asteroids, they go to clubs, they have vacations, they meet other people, they interact, and I'm like sitting in my room, and I work, and I cook, and then I sleep, and maybe I'm doing my Genshin dailies, and maybe one round of Vermintide if I get to do it. And then a new day starts. And if there's a streaming day, then in the afternoon I got stream. And that's my life. Pretty much. And on the weekend I go grocery shopping for the week. Yes. And on Sunday I do everything I couldn't do because I didn't finish on time throughout the week. Like stuff that needs to be done. Hey, watch random BS and talk about it. I mean, that's the problem though. If I had a random thing in front of me, most people would be like, ah, blah, 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 blah. I would be like, uh-huh. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to add. Most topics I simply don't care about, where I have no opinion on it. You know what I mean? Or it's too nonsensical for me. I'm not a person to enjoy nonsense very much. Like, yeah, if you're saying YouTube shorts, like, if it's the same as TikToks. Like, the thing where you see, like, people doing random stuff I'm just not getting because maybe I'm too old to get it. Like, they dance, they move weird, and I'm like just sitting there. I'm bored. And I cross it off and close it. Scroll till you find anything interesting. I tried that actually. I didn't find anything that I was interested in. I just don't know. All of that was just nonsense, pretty much. As I said, I'm not much of a watches YouTube videos or streams in general person. Maybe that's that. I'm just not sure what to watch, actually. I don't consume a lot of media. I, for the most part, don't have the time to do so, and at the same time, I find it kind of a waste of my time. Getting bored so easily. I mean, a lot of people I know, for example, are like scrolling through these like how do you call them? Like meme sites where you find the funny ha-has. But whenever I go to these sites, I'm like, oh, what's funny about that? I don't know. I'm just not much of a person with humor, I'm guessing. Time. Yeah, time is also an issue. But even if I say, okay, I definitely have an hour now. I don't find anything that interests me. It's just also blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. You had fun with Internet Historian? And see, I don't even remember what that was anymore. What was that? What was the topic about? Maybe I remember that. Overpriced chip that crashed in Italy. Yeah, but as I said, I mean, it came in through the one side and gotten out through the other. It just didn't stick. I have forgotten at this point. I know I'm boring. I'm a boring person and I'm well aware of this fact. Make respond video. What are respond videos? As I say, most of the time I have nothing to say. What shall I answer somebody if I have nothing to say? I hate the response videos that are like, uh-huh. 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 If you can't add anything to video, that's not really worth clicking, right? It's maybe because almost all videos that I know are not really covering any topics that would interest me, because I'm interested in so little things. Okay, how to gain viewers and these trolley videos? What are trolley videos? Numbers before and after, make a short of it. Huh? I don't get it. Free clicks. I'm not sure. I'm not good at making content. Also, trashing other people's work, I think, is not really the kind of thing I want to get known for. Even though their tricks don't work. I mean, they took time and effort to make those videos. Far be it from me to trash talk that stuff. The question is, what would viewers have from watching this? They got nothing from that. And I'm not a funny enough person to deliver something like that. You would need somebody that's like super duper fun to make a video like that pop. I don't think I'm the right person for the job. Whose advice not to follow? I think everybody already knows which advice not to follow. Also, how can I make something like that if I'm the one consuming stuff like that from time to time, only after the video to say, okay, that stuff doesn't work at all. And not try it out in the first place. I would be surprised. The only thing I see is I probably will make another video of putting in like 3 or 5 hours to editing that thing. And nobody will watch it anyway. I mean, I have thought about making maybe, like clips of the stuff I do and put them on YouTube, but nothing interesting ever happens on my streams, so I don't have any clips on to do clips with. It's a problem. Not sure why, but yeah. I mean, maybe that explains why my streams do not function. Because they're not very interesting. Like in the first place. Like if they were, I shouldn't be unable to actually like make clips, right? Funny situations and moments in game. For a lot of game, you need to perfectly know the game. Or there's just nothing interesting happening in the games that I play. They just work normally. Yeah, but like I said, most of the stuff I play, nothing interesting happens. Nothing interesting ever happens. I mean, I was doing, before I went back to streaming, yes, I started streaming, then I didn't have any internet anymore, so I gotten to make YouTube Let's Plays that nobody ever watched anyway, so I could have just not be doing them. And then I gotten back into streaming when I got my internet back. But, yeah. I've been doing this for over 6 years now. I mean, I know when I'm not enjoyable. Gotta find the one thing that fits well. I've been trying, nothing stuck so far. Well, I got that mini game downloaded, but I don't think it's a good idea to play that today. I'm not really in the mood to deliver any of that. And I need more water. Normal achievements? What do you mean normal achievements? Like achievements in games? For that I would be first needing to achieve achievements in games. Problem is I don't really play anything. Or anything that would be worth showing. Achievements I mostly don't do in games. Just cause they don't interest me much. Seeing like a check mark on something. Not really my type. My current status is being frustrated. My current status is being frustrated. I can't make things work. I don't think people want to see just a video of me saying I'm frustrated with the game. People want to see actual guides on how to succeed with their accounts, and I'm not good enough to make any of these. Or how to achieve certain things that I have no idea how to achieve myself. But the most what people actually want to see is like people doing good runs of Abyss and showing them how to beat the Abyss actually, and I can't do that because I can't do it. Would be surprised how many people want nagging. If they wanted nagging, they just had to come to any of my streams. They get enough nagging there. Also, interesting enough, yesterday I did a on Twitter I saw a test on what kind of anime stereotype you are, and I took it and it said I'm a tsundere. I'm not sure how accurate that is. I don't think so, but the test said so, so I'm guessing I'm a tsundere now, so have fun. You know, I would have said that's the least likely for me. But why? Why me tsundere? And why? If I like somebody, I'm usually like very, very nice to them. Not the opposite. If I like people, I'm nice to them. That was sarcasm. I can't tell sarcasm because I'm dumb. I should probably put a sign on my face. I am dumb. Please consider in every sentence you type I'm dumb. We know that. Okay, so I don't need a sign? Is it obvious? Is it obvious? I need a sign. Where would I implement a I am dumb sign on my new model? Maybe I'm just gonna make it on the interface. Maybe I'm isn't there like space there? Maybe I'm gonna do like a white text in between like the alert stuff, and I'm just gonna put, by the way, streamer is dumb. There you go, clip of a moment. That's not clip. What's clippable by that? I wouldn't watch it. Actually, I'm not watching anything. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not watching any content, so how the heck am I supposed to know how to clip stuff? I'm not sure what's enjoyable because I don't enjoy anything. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the issue. But I don't know how to fix that. I'm just old, naggy, boring person. Got the feeling I wasn't made for this. Watch stuff. I don't have time to watch stuff. And I get bored when I watch stuff. I tried watching some, like, Twitch streams, like, this month. Because I was saying, like, okay, maybe you can learn from others. But each and every time when I'm, like, 5 minutes in a stream, doesn't matter if it's a big streamer, it's a small streamer, it doesn't matter what kind of type, what game. I tune it off. I even, like, told myself, you don't turn it off this time, you leave it on. And I wasn't even listening. After 5 minutes, I ignored it. I switched to another tab. I was working again. I worked, and then I'm like, oh, that was going on for half an hour, but I didn't listen to any of it or watch it, so might as well turn it off again. I'm just not enticed. I get bored. It's not interesting. You're not involving yourself, you're doing work. Yeah, because I have to. I'm not sure how to involve myself. I can't. I'm just not made for sitting still and listening to something for a long time. I just can't do that. It bores the heck out of me. Doesn't matter what it is. Find a streamer that plays a game you actually enjoy. And someone you can listen to. I mean, I tried both. And none of that really interested me. I mean, I was watching somebody playing Genshin. The only thing I gotten from that is that I'm actually worse at the game than I thought I was. And that only frustrated me more. And somebody you actually enjoy listening to. I haven't found anybody yet. I'm just not social. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It just doesn't work. It's an annoying job. I mean, but if it's a job, I already got job. I don't need another job. One job is enough. For me. If this turns out to be a job, that's not what it was supposed to be. Drinking with the bottle is really harder than actually having like a cup. Next time I'm making tea again. How would you work around this issue? I've been asking in some forums about how to work around the issue. The answer I got is put money in the game and get character A, B, C, and D. That I don't like. Yeah, and to have better luck with artifacts, which I don't like. Because I have none. Interaction with people, I try that, but I'm not sure. It doesn't work. Add comment I'm dirt poor. Then I'm getting ignored. Then they say they can't help me more. Or more like, then they say the team should work already. So it's a skill problem. I mean, have you beaten Abyss full stories with a Kavi team that doesn't have like any specific good 5-star in it? Nah. See, but that's what I want to try. But it just doesn't work. I just take 27 stars and go. But that's not the person I am. If I want 36 stars, I try every freaking day and skip on sleep until I get it. That's the way it is. And get frustrated in the process. But I also get frustrated when I have to play the same 2 groups every single time and do like 500 retries until I actually get it done. It stinks. Other people, on the other hand, I see walking around doing like, we spin the wheel and I take a random team, and with the random team I beat it, and we'll see who beats it faster. Like, wow. And I can't even beat it with my designated high investment teams. Doesn't feel great. But now I keep on ranting again. That's the opposite of what I should be doing. Because nobody's interested in my ranting. Yeah, I know that happens. It just frustrates me. I'm a goal-oriented person. I think it wouldn't frustrate me as much if I was good in something. Doesn't matter what. That's true. True, true. So what am I gonna do with the rest of the stream? Funny game. I don't think I'm in a mood to deliver anything anymore. I'm crying half. Aw, thank you. Wait on stream. So I can make myself feel the dumb one again. Nah, I'm only gonna be the dumb one. Also, there's like tons of people online there. I think it's more fun like playing in one of the ones that have like more people actually playing with you. So you actually have a chance of beating it. God, it's so warm. Or maybe that's just me. I'm out of ideas. I can't find anything. Yeah, actually I found out I do know it. I actually just forgot the plot. We actually played through that. I found it as a physical copy in the family library. But I don't know how I forgot half of the plot. It just... It didn't stick, I guess. Maybe that was a time where I was like somewhere else with my head. But I still, when I see the locations, I remember the locations. I also remember the voices. But the plot somehow, the beginning, yes. But in the end it gets very, I don't know, mixed. Because of cuteness. Maybe I'm not really one for cuteness, I'm not sure. And now I have a runny nose. Great. But yeah, I don't know how that escaped me because not all, but most of the data leak games that I played in that time frame, I still remember, at the very least, like very faintly the plot. Or at least, yeah, very faintly. For example, Whispered World, I remember one or two tiny details, but that's about it. Maybe it all gotten so like washed together because I was playing a lot of them at the same time. So maybe they mixed in my head. Like they also have like similar styles. So I'm guessing they just all mixed together in one big pot of. I played that, but I don't really remember anymore. I'm guessing I also should hang on less to Twitter. The more I go into Twitter, the more frustrated I am. I'm gonna ban myself from Twitter. For at least a few weeks. I think that's a good idea. I think I'm out of ideas. I'm also out of topics. Sadly. Today is not a good day. Also, the progress on my model is also, like, come to a halt for a little bit, because the program I'm using is not really capable to deliver what I want. But I'm also not good enough to learn Blender. I tried over and over and over again to learn Blender. Basically, since I exist. But I just never managed to get anything real done in Blender. I just stink at Blender. So I'm not sure how to complete that. But yeah, I'll probably download the game for next time. Maybe then I'm gonna be in a mood to actually deliver some game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything much. And I'm thinking about work again. Halfway through. Should we call the stream short? I think it's better. Yeah, always. Always catching up. Yeah, especially if they're bigger than I anticipated. Dang, my leap motion. You having the same problem? Lucky you're getting enough. I wish I would. I always hate when you're like asking for like an estimation on how much something will cost. And then you plan for it and they say like it costs like, let's say 1,000. And then you get the bill back and it's actually like 500 or 600 more that you didn't plan for. That's always great. Yeah, I'm not even able to hold a consistent stream of sentences. Today is an off day. I think I'm done for today. Not much point. Just sitting here and doing nothing. That's true. I wish this was so easy as for other people. Doesn't matter. Okay. I thank you all for hanging out. I know I've been kind of down, I'm sorry. But, still thanks for being here. And I hope I see you again next time. Bye-bye.